MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Luis Severino is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Martinez.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. The 2-1. .64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. And he struck him out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Yonny Chirinos will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
At the plate, Thairo Estrada. Lifted in the air out to center field. Keermeyer's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Gliber Torres.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Gliber Torres. The 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Giancarlo Stanton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Here's the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. LeMahieu rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, number 8.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Lau. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the pitch on 2-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Mike Zunino would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Rays are able to knock things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Chirinos has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty B, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Batting it, the first baseman, Luke.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Striding in, Aaron Hicks. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 2-2 pitches fouled away. As a look, now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Fastball well outside. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Into the box, Thairo Estrada. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
So he got him swinging. Thairo Estrada becomes out number 2 this inning. So now to the plate, Gliber Torres down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Urshela, the runner at third. Hicks over at second. LeMahieu at first. 2 out in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Keermeyer at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His first homer so far in the series, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something he could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. This is foul right side. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. We've played 2. It's 5-1 Yanks. Ready now, Mike Zunino, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The count now at 2-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Again, he sends it out of play. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Kevin Keermeyer. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. The 1-1. Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. He'll go to second for 1, and it's by him into right field. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Riding in once again, Luke Voigt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at 3rd base.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Craig Stammen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Craig Stammen.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Urshela on third, Voit on second, Hicks at first, one gone. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop toward the second baseman. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Next to the Yankees. Now shortstop, Tyler Estrada.
Coming to the plate now, Tyro Estrada, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2. Count remains full. Ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 4. The 2-1 on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2. The Yankees lead this one 7-1. All set for the start of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. The 1-1 home.
Nope.
Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just two simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Weak roller right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. His first homer here in the series, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
In now, Jesse Winker. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Keermeyer is there, and he has it for the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Gary Sanchez waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Keermeyer. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Keermeyer giving chase, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and up next will be Willy Adames.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Urshela backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Gliber.
So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. And right into the shift. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Kevin Keermeyer. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Chaz Rowe, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For Tampa Bay, number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Rowe, 33 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. Urshela leads off first with 1 away. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Keermeyer's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on top 7-2. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 2-1 home.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Hey. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A runner at first with no outs here. This is flared right back over the mound. There's one to Voit in time for the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So striding in, Austin Meadows. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Here now the 2-2.
One down, 3-2.
Full count still. Well hit to right, but foul. Another one sent foul. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Jordan Montgomery takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 47, Jordan Torres.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Oliver Drake enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Thairo Estrada. 2-2, here it is.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gliber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gliber Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batter, left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. The Yankees lead it 7-2. Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hard liner to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Winker aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Willie Adames. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Rays strand just the one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Michael Lorenzen.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Grounded to third. Devers has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke.
Digging in to try it again, Luke Voigt. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 7-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kevin Keermeyer.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hicks is after it. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to fourth takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. No problem here, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Stepping up now, Tyro Estrada. He flew out at his last at-bat. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-2. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Up next for the Rays, Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Meadows gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one's down to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Winker. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. First and second here with nobody out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Brandon Lau will be next. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Settling in now, Brandon Lau. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(7-2) the final score this afternoon. So the Bronx Bombers earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Luis Severino is the winning pitcher of record. Yonny Chirinos permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation.